He was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Play action here on first down. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
The Bulldogs will line up here on 1st down and goal. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. And he lofts it toward the sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. See if they can convert the point after. And it's good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop him with the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
We'll give it to the running back. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Now it's second down here. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The ball is loose. Guy who pops it up, recovers it, and prevents the turnover. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And he's back to throw again on second down. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Huskers. They will try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to boot this one away.
Georgia, 14.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. His drive is going now. Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Quarterback drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as...
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Extra point try coming now. And there's the point after. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Man, that is a big play by this offense. Now they move the ball into the red zone. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you better be ready because the momentum that they've created, they're probably going to take a shot to the end zone right here.
Makes a quick catch. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Bringing pressure. Escapes the sack. Extending the play now. Physical run, breaking tackles. And up for the first, but still going. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense is still clicking. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is good. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's going to take off. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, trying to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up.
It's like the final play of the half coming up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. There's a shot toward the end zone. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
This time, a completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw again. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up the first down.
The Huskers lining up here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes a quick grab. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. They'll take the lead in the second half. But They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Georgia, 28.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. You start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Important second down play coming up. They call the counter play here.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. The linebacker shifting around now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Takes the handoff on the counter play. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Georgia now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. And now to try here for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. trying to extend the play. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. Catch made on the left side. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Cornhuskers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Back in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Huskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Linebackers making some adjustments now. It's a quick grab. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He's running out of time here. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. So incomplete pass on second down. Sets up a 3rd and inches. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Lets it fly to the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. 12th play of this marathon march, but it's 3rd down and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D. It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown run. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Handoff running right. They stop him right at the 24. Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Huskers looking to cash in the red zone. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Huskers. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead. Now the important point after attempt.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. 1st down here for this offense. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball.
Caught quickly.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
On third down, he drops to throw.
Slangs a quick throw.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
The Cornhuskers will line up on 1st and 10. A handoff to the back. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Georgia, 35.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Breaks loose at the 40. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's found some room at the 45. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Dogs come to the line in a hurry up. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Trying to create here on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He stopped, but gets a 1st down. Georgia has moved into the red zone.
First down, looking to throw the football. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch is made. Room to run here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Nebraska. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him.